There's the red dot, so now,
Alright,
now we're
so-
on.
All right, this is review for John's testing for purple belts,
Okay,
hopefully August 24th. And so we're going to review some of his techniques, perhaps his forms, some self-defense. We'll try to get through as much as this as we can. Okay, what would you like to go over first?
well, first, sort of started right at the top of the purple, well,
You wanna
okay,
work
green belt,
backwards?
when you're doing a purple belt test, you're doing,
Right,
that means you've completed all the green belt training, is that what it
correct,
means? Okay.
correct. Green
So,
belt
yeah,
and
the
below
form,
is cumulative.
the form, you know,
You would like to start with the form?
the actual
Okay,
form.
Jinbi, I want you to scoot back about 2 steps,
Mhm.
a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, what's the name of your form?
Form is, Tosan,
Correct?
educator and philosopher.
Correct.
Tosan, educated philosopher.
You ready? Jinbi.
Okay. Should be.
Hey!
Oh, no.
It's okay. Fold left on top of right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Go to your left, outside forearm, hip away, punch. Good. Continue on that, symmetrical, the opposite direction. Good. Very good. That's a supported spear. Keep going. Spin back fist and step forward. Back fist. Good. Continue
Back
on.
fist, okay.
Yeah, that's a back fist. Okay, continue on.
Okay.
Fold left on top of right. Now you're gonna go 270 degrees to that direction. There you go. Outside forearm,
Outside.
hip away, punch.
Ah,
Now fold right on top and do the same thing symmetrical in the opposite direction.
ah.
Good. Now fold at the hips, both hands. Turn opposite. There you go. Correct. Good.
Yeah.
One kick, good. 2 punches, punch, punch.
Punch.
Good. Now fold at the hips again. Go in the opposite direction, 90 degrees. There you go. That's a high X to the outside.
Outside.
Pull it in. Good. Good. Very good. Now you're going to fold for a high block. Fold for, correct, rising high block. Turn to the left. There you go. High block. Second high block. Now fold left on top of right. Open-handed. Good. Spin another 270. There you go. Good. Aim step punch. No, I'm sorry. Correct form. Oh, you're in, actually, at this point, you're in horse stance.
Horse stance.
Right, correct. Now, you take your right arm, fold it open on top. You do the crab walk, going towards the right, chop, and kill.
Yeah.
That's your form,
Okay.
okay? So, remember, we're going in, what you're doing is a lot of 270s. You're going 270 degrees to one side. When you come in forward, then you do 270 to one direction. You do all that. Then you're gonna have to do another, when you do your chops, you go in an opposite direction as well. Okay, and it's actually a 180 and you're looking to the left, or the 270 and you're looking coming back.
Okay.
You're okay with
One
that?
more time?
Absolutely.
Just, hopefully without stopping.
Right, why don't you scoot back a little bit?
Okay.
Go this way a little bit. Good. And you can scoot back a little bit more, because then you get it on video.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, ready?
Mhm.
Hey!
Okay.
Make sure you're for balance at that point. Both feet correct. Make sure that fold is up here.
Up here.
Correct. Sweep, step, spear. Yeah. Oh, not yet. Sorry.
Back fist.
Good. Make sure you're in for balance with that.
Full balance.
Yeah.
Full balance. Full
There you go.
balance. Wow.
And then you come
Almost.
forward with an inverted back fist, another back fist.
Okay.
Good. Now you fold.
Okay.
No, feet never come together
Oh.
because you're not transitioning. You're going from 4 balance to 4 balance. Now you're in 4 balance, so fix the 4 balance.
Oh boy.
There you go. Outside forearm, hip away, punch. Good. Fold, right on top. Close your hand. Close close your hands.
I'll close this hand,
Correct.
both hands?
Yep. Because you're going back to the opposite direction. And you're gonna do 4 balance. Make sure you take it a little further. Outside form, hip away
Oh.
punch. Correct. Now, fold at the hips, good. Now you're in this direction, and you're actually, well, like this. You're gonna do high X,
X.
pull it in,
Pull it in.
aim with the
Aim.
left, kick with the right, punch, punch.
Punch.
You're gonna fold again, opposite direction,
High.
high X, pull it in,
Pull it in.
aim with the outside,
Aim.
kick with the inside, punch, punch.
Punch.
Now you're gonna fold for a rising high block, step left with the high block, make sure you're in 4 balance, fix your balance, both feet. Now you're gonna do another high block, make sure you fix your balance, good. Now, the one on your hip folds open on top, you can step up. Now, you turn to the right, 180, and you're actually, at this point, this is horse stance. You're looking to your left with a chop, now you're gonna take the right one, fold it open on top. Now you crab walk, left comes to right, good, and you, okay, step out into horse stance, good, correct. Now, fix the horse stance, it has to be a
So
little
it has to
deeper.
be forward and
Yeah,
deeper.
forward and a little bit deeper,
Deeper.
good job, that's it. This one tests your 4 balance, it tests your back balance, I mean, it's testing everything and your horse stance in it. That's why these forms we're adding,
Mhm.
you know, you're learning different,
Yeah, just lay
different
it on
stances.
top and there's
Exactly.
overlap.
Exactly. Do you wanna go
Sounds
down
something
now
new.
in form?
Yes.
You wanna do form, right? Alright, go ahead and step back a little bit more. Do you want me to do it with you, or do you think?
No, let's
you
see what
remember?
I can allow
Okay.
me.
This is orange belt form, do you remember what it's called?
Orange belt would be Ten Gun,
Correct.
legendary founder of Korea.
Correct.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Hey!
Good practicing.
Very good. That's, no,
Oh, yeah. I got mixed up, didn't I?
okay, that's okay, you
Uh,
wanna start again?
Sure.
Okay, alright, focus. Hey! Very good. Yep,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, and then
Mhm. Good, make sure you're in good back balance, that's good. Good. Good,
okay.
come back. Forgot a little bit of something. You're here, you need to fold for downward block, because it's a downward block, hip away.
Oh, it's a
Downward,
way.
yeah, it's a downward block, hip away, high block.
Way. Downward block,
Here.
hip away.
Block. We're here, do this with me. Fold for downward block,
No,
step left with the downward block,
downward block,
hip away,
hip
high
away.
block,
High block.
and then continue. Good. 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 Good.
This is the knife,
Correct. Knife hand chop.
and what's this?
That's a knife hand block.
Oh, knife block, oh,
That's a
chop,
knife hand
okay.
chop. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier.
I know, it's all a bit confusing.
Okay, good.
Good. Good, Jinbi. Alright. This also, not only is it a knife hand chop, it's also considered a pseudo chop,
Mhm.
or traditional pseudo chop, traditional knife hand chop. Okay? I'm sorry. Traditional pseudo knife hand block. This is a knife hand block. This is a traditional knife hand chop,
Mm.
or pseudo chop, or a traditional chop. Like I tell you about Star Trek all the time,
Mhm.
Captain Kirk's chop.
Yeah.
That's
Never
what it
watched it
has.
yet.
You have to watch it. Okay, alright. You feel comfortable with that one,
Still
right?
work, yeah.
Okay, yellow belt form. What is the name of yellow belt form?
Well, that would be Chun-Chi, Heaven and Earth.
Correct. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
it's closed.
Hut. Hut.
Good, Jinbi.
2.
Right, correct. 2 up, 2 down. Now, when you do this one, you feel comfortable with that one. Remember change and balance, you did everything pretty well. Remember, this is the back balance block, and this is a 4 balance block. That's also a 4 balance block. All right, you're gonna do your white belt form. I want you to come forward a little bit because I want to make sure you're on your video. That's good right there. Okay, and I'll capture it. Are you ready for white belt
Wipe
form?
the form, yes ma'am.
Hey!
Hut.
Nice kill.
Hut.
Good, Jinbi. If you ever want to consider doing a tournament, they have a seniors division. You may want to do it.
I
It
probably
can't
will.
hurt. It'll be fun. You do that white belt form very well. So you can do that. You can do any form. You practice it well, you'll be able to do it. Okay, we've gotten all the forms down. I mean, we could go over that. You know, we still have 3 weeks.
Mhm.
We can go over whatever you need to. What would you like to work on now? You want to do curriculum?
Punches, clicks, blocks.
You ready? Okay, take a fighting stance. Hey! After a few of these, I'll let you get a water break and then we'll continue.
Sure.
Okay,
Hopefully I
let's
can-
go with white belt to
Sure.
begin with, okay? We have 3 punches at this level.
Mhm.
Name one of them.
Lunch punch.
Nope, that's the yellow belt form, yellow belt,
Oh.
punch. You have 3. Think of the most basic punch you learned.
A cross.
That's
and,
right, correct.
And then the front
Jab,
speed. Oh, jab. Back fist.
correct.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
so you have a jab, you
Uh-huh.
have a cross or a reverse punch,
Okay.
and you have a back fist. All right,
Could I go
let's
write
start.
that down real quick?
Absolutely. Well,
Okay.
no, I'll write it
Would-
down for you. I'll
okay.
write it down for you. You have to worry about that right now.
Mm,
Or have a break, we can write it down. Okay, you're gonna start with your jab,
Okay.
okay? Jab is a what type of punch?
A speed punch
Correct, because it's off beat,
off the front.
correct. The reverse punch or cross, what type of punch is that?
It's for power
Right, and how do you know that?
because it's coming off the back fist,
Right,
back arm.
hip and shoulder drive, coming forward, okay?
Sure.
Well, not coming forward, but I mean, you're bringing it like that. You're here and straight across the body. Ready? We're gonna start with the jab. I wanna see a couple of these jabs. 1, 2, good. I wanna see the cross. 1, 2, good job. I wanna see the back fist. Back fist is a speed or, what is it? Speed or power?
Wow, it'd have to be speed.
Correct. Why?
Uh,
Comes off the front and takes you off guard. You knock
Yeah.
somebody in the ear and that's your target.
It's one of those up close ones too. Isn't
Correct.
It? Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, up close. Boom.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And your center of the skull, everything is center line, so you go in for the center of the side of the face of the skull would be the ear. Best place in the world to hit somebody.
I often get a back fist in with most of the kids. They're not
Very
ready
good.
for it.
No, they're not, because
Over
the
there for
simplest
kicks
things
and-
are the most effective. If you ever have to use any of the stuff out in the street,
Mhm.
the simple, the better. The simpler, the better. Always remember that. What takes the least amount of effort is probably gonna make you win, or at least, win that battle and
Yeah.
get some help if you need to, okay? All right, back fist. 1, good. 2, all right, switch sides. Hey! Let's do it on this side real quick. Jab. 1, 2. What knuckles are you hitting with?
It should be these right here.
Actually, these 2. Why? Primary knuckles, first and second. The reason is foundation of the shoulder, the
Oh,
arm, is
they're
the
on one
foundation,
line.
right, one
Mhm.
plane, okay? And that's why you hit with that. Okay, reverse punch or cross. 1, good. 2, I want you to, right, make sure you pivot that back leg, power, hip and shoulder drive. Good. Back fist. 1, 2. Right, make sure, see, the shoulder actually protects. Don't just throw it out there. You see, let it cover a little bit. Yeah, like that. There you go. You're covering the side of your face. You don't have to turn all the way, but you do throw it out. This is going to cover the side of your head. Right. Okay, switch sides. Hey! Those were the 3 punches at white belt level. We have 4 kicks at white belt level. I'm going to go over them.
Okay.
Okay, the first one, the 2 versions of doing this. The first one is the front snap kick. It's the standard version where you just pick up your leg and kick. The other version is just the fighting style where you're just skipping forward and kicking. It covers the distance quickly, and you take somebody off guard that quick. There are 2 ways to do this kick. You can up like that with the top of your foot or the instep, lift and separate, or you can mash, just like that.
Yeah, I should work on this part, because I tend to jam my toes if I try the other way.
Well, I mean, this is fine.
Yeah.
If you're mashing something, that's, you know, if you're going to somebody's groin, that'll more than work. You pull your toes back. This way to somebody's groin, not as effective unless you're going up and you know, he calls it lift and separate. But it's that, it can be done like that as well. Either way, this to me is more effective. Why? Because you're mashing it on somebody. All right, ready? A couple of these. 1, 2. This is a stationary kick. Now you're going to do the fighting version. You're going to skip a little bit of hop. 1. Good. You can go back a little bit. 2. Come back. I want you to do that better. Go. Well, actually, this one replaces this, so you're not off balance. You don't just want to. There you go. There you go. You feel.
Yeah,
you have more balance, right, and you have more thrust.
Yeah, it's similar
More
to the
power.
jumping other one,
Okay. Second kick, front leg roundhouse.
front leg roundhouse.
Why do we call it a roundhouse?
Because it goes around
The target.
the target.
Yeah. Yeah. If you and I are
Here.
fighting, and I'm like this, I'm going to pick up my leg and kick you around, and you won't see it. That's the point of this kick. Okay? Just like that. You ready? 1. Good. It can be done at 3 distances as well. In close, you can slide up, or you can step out, slide up. Correct.
Superfoot.
Right. Correct. Okay? Let's do a couple of them. You can choose whatever distance you want to. Don't make it sloppy. Do it correctly. 1. Good. 2. Nice. All right. Switch sides. Same thing. Front leg roundhouse. By definition, front leg roundhouse. You know where it's coming
Oh,
from.
yes.
1. Good.
A little
2.
bit than
It's okay. All right. Let me tell you. Switch sides. Hey!
that.
Never feel don't feel embarrassed or anything. One leg, it's natural for one side of your body to be better than the other. That's just human. You
Yeah.
try if you were little, if you were 3, 4, 5, you could probably train yourself, hopefully, to do it on both sides effectively. You can still train yourself to do it effectively, but one side may always be more dominant than the other side. Nothing wrong with it, okay? Master Wallace stays on his left.
Oh, yeah.
He does everything with the left.
Yeah.
Why? He's had reasons and he's just done that.
He did
So
something with
for-
his knee, and I can't even pronounce the tissue that he tore up.
Yeah, he's done a lot. There's a lot of stuff that happened to him in the past. Okay, we're going up. We've done 2 kicks at white belt. Next kick, side kick.
Side kick. Wait.
Side kick is a very good self-defense tool. You can use it to incapacitate somebody by crushing the knee. You're going down, low side kick. When you're sparring, when we're doing things such as the kickboxing or the sparring, point sparring, whatever we're doing, continuous sparring, there are rules to it. Out on the street, when you use the side kick, no rules. So if you need to defend yourself, it's an effective kick on the street.
So I can go low on the street.
Absolutely, you want to go low on the street. There's no reason to be up like that
There's
in the
probably more
street.
speed staying low.
Correct. And you don't want to be swept. See, like a
Oh, yeah.
flamingo, you know, flamingos do this business. Good for flamingos, okay? You don't want to be fighting someone on one leg all the time. Not very effective. You have to go on one leg. If you have to kick low. Kick it where you can slow them down. To a knee, to a groin if you have to go that high. I personally, I would stick to the knee. I'm going to really slow you down. I want you to have problems trying to chase me. Okay, side kick. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
1. Good. 2. The efficacy of that kick, I want you to do a better one than that. Go. Correct. Why? Because what you're kicking with is actually either the heel or the knife edge, which is the blade of the foot, the side blade of the foot into the heel. That's what you're breaking with. All right, switch sides. Hey! We ready? We're doing the same thing, side kick. Remember the full for a side kick is here. I understand. There's no reason you have to try to kick somebody in the head. Not right now. If you feel like doing it when you're sparring with the kids or with the other adults, feel free. You just don't want to clobber them with the heel or, really hard. You can do it with the ball of your foot when you're doing it, okay? But remember the full is out here. 1. Good. 2. In a self-defense situation, you just go down on it. You don't have to, there's nothing pristine about folding correctly when you're ready, when you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
Nothing
Well, I have to think about that fold first and then.
Right,
speed
and
up.
that's, when we're teaching it,
Yeah.
it's up here and you throw your leg out, here and then boom. But when you actually use it all the time, you just throw your leg out. Okay, switch sides.
What?
Last kick at white belt level. It is called a back leg front kick. Think about the terms. Back leg, front kick. Kicking down the door. Ready? 1.
Back leg. Whoops.
Right, don't jump. This is not green belt stuff at white belt. The only time we skip is when we're doing that fighting. This is just plain old back leg front kick. Go. Nice. Back. And again, go. Correct. All right, switch sides.
Oh, on sparring night, you when you were standing over there, you pointed out something I did really good, and I don't remember what it was. I was sparring one of the black. I know, it's a lot to remember at the time. I should have asked that night. I did something that you thought I did well.
I don't remember.
There was some kicking going on, and
I don't remember. It could have been the kicking. It could have been the punching. You probably stopped them significantly because they weren't thinking of what they were doing. They're just fooling around. But I don't remember what it was. I can't remember.
Okay.
Maybe if I can, I'll tell you about it.
All right.
Okay, back leg front kick. You ready?
Back leg front kick.
1. Good job. 2. Very nice. Good. Okay, Junbi. Sure. Go get some water, and then we'll go up and. Do you want to turn this off? Do you want to leave this on?
Oh yeah, we better turn it off because it's
Save
got limited battery. Yeah.
Are very effective for teaching you how to step, how to aim, how to position your body, how to throw the technique of a block. It also teaches you endurance, and also helps your body learn to move. Because when you're sparring, I know this is traditional, and you will never fight somebody traditionally with a block. However, when you start moving, you see, as you do these blocks, you're practicing your fore balance, you're practicing your back balance, you're eventually, in the forms, you practice your horse stance, eventually you'll get to where you're doing cat stance. These are different things. But the higher you go, the more practice, I believe, blocks for memory as well. It just helps, it's more of a holistic type of thing where it's taking in everything into one system.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? All right, right now we're going to go over yellow belt techniques. Okay?
Okay.
Yellow belt curriculum. Take a fighting stance. Hey! Okay. Yellow belt techniques. You have 3 punches at this level as well, and you have 1, 2, 3 kicks. Okay? We'll go step by step. First punch, hook punch off the front hand. You can always hook punch off the back, but when we're learning this technique for testing, correct, for testing purposes and for training purposes, here, you take it, you don't want to overextend it, but that's nice. I like the way you're doing it. Why? Because when you're standing, it's going to come up a little bit back, just a little bit, and then straight through. Why? Because you're in close with somebody. Master Wallace used to teach it, extend totally. Then he went to, he pulls it. Why? Because people get older and things don't work as effectively, but then you also know the technique, so you learn how to punch it. When you're going to somebody's head, see how this is horizontal? If I'm using a hook punch to the body, it's better to go vertical. Why? It saves, it's body mechanics, the design of throwing it to the body, more effective vertically. To the head though, when we're testing, we're showing these punches to the head, they're horizontal. That'll knock somebody. It's harder to do this when you're holding a cup of coffee.
So this is vertical, and that's horizontal.
Correct. Vertical to the body, horizontal to the head. Okay, you ready? Hook punch off the front hand. 1. You need to pivot. It has to be shoulder and hip drive because you want to make it effective.
Oh, good.
You want that person's head. You can't really take it off literally, but you're trying to. 1. Good. 2. Always block, Mr. John. Always block. 1 more time. 3. Good. Switch sides. You have to pivot that front leg. You want it to be effective. When you hit somebody with a hook punch, oh, I so hit people with hook punches because it compensates for the size. That well. Okay, ready? 1. Good. 2. 3. Very good. Switch sides. Hey! You have another punch. It's called uppercut. Uppercut is off the back for testing and training purposes. You can do an uppercut off the front as you did Master Don Wilson's seminar. He did it off the front. He had a way of setting up. But when you pull back like that, it's like you're prepping it for the back, and then you come up. And I looked at him, I don't want to say anything, but if you're coming back and you're pulling it forward, that's exactly what you're doing, because you're actually coming off the back. You pull it up. What we do here, for testing and training purposes, it comes off the back. It's very effective because it's in close punch. You're in close combat, so you hit and then throw. You ready? 1. I want you to extend it off. We're trying to take the heads off their bodies.
Okay, rock
Figuratively.
them robots.
Ready? 1. Good. Block with the other one. That's the blind side. 2. Good. All right. 1 more. 3. Good. Switch sides. Hey! Same thing. Off the back for testing and training purposes.
Good.
This can be done in a self-defense situation anywhere. I mean, you could pop somebody with the front hand to stand up, and then you could do whatever else you need to do.
Yeah, I didn't realize if you just go for the chin, that'll knock somebody out.
You can. You can. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
sends shock waves through the.
Yeah, it sure does. And some people have those glass jaws.
Yeah.
They can't really take a good punch. I can take a good punch. I've been punched many
Yeah.
times, but my brother-in-law can't.
I bet that releases the blood vessel valves and
Here,
you lose the pressure.
Right.
I bet-
You can't, and that's why a lot of these punches, because you can either
Yeah.
cut off the circulation, or you can. That's what it does. It
Yeah.
sends a shock too, and also your neck, your jaw, has a lot to do with your neck as well.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him how you knock somebody out without causing permanent damage, 'cause
No, you do.
You still
I mean,
have
I've
to.
gone down.
yeah.
You start buckling. It might eventually have it in my brain. That's why I really try not to take any head shots anymore. But yeah, I've gone down. You start buckling. You don't even know what's happening. Your legs.
Oh, no.
The old
Yeah.
movies.
Mhm.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
You can't control it. It just starts buckling, and you
Oh,
go, and you don't know what's happening. You're okay, but not because you don't know what happened. Okay, uppercut off the back. 1. Good. Try to extend it. 2. Right. 3. Good job. Okay, switch sides. Now remember, with this uppercut, look at my leg. Look at my leg. See how I turn into it? I pivot into it. More effective, more power. Pivot, hip and shoulder drive. Okay. Last punch at this level. Lunge punch.
Punch, punch.
Lunge punch.
All right.
Okay, there are 2 ways to do this, but right now we're not lunge punching as in a form. We're lunge punching to reach the opponent. Okay? All you're doing is bringing that punch forward. 1. Make sure you block. You need to block your blind side. Always the opposite hand, whatever one is blocking. 1. Good. 2. Good. Switch sides. Hey. 1. Good. 2. Very good. Okay. Switch sides. Hey. Let's do the kicks at this
Okay.
level.
Kicks.
Yellow belt kicks. We have 3 kicks. We have a cutting kick, great self-defense kick. It's off the back, hip and shoulder drive. And what you're using, tell me what part of your leg you're using on that kick.
Oh, the shin
The shin. And where is it going on the opponent's body?
to the other shin.
You can go to the shin, you can go to the knee, anywhere from the knee down.
Okay.
You don't want to bring that kick too high. Why? Because it's a self-defense. You go higher up again, you go higher up on your leg, you're only being supported by one leg. So
And you're
there's no
bending the
reason.
knee too?
Yes, you bend. Actually, yes. Well, you torque into it. You bend the knee only to flex that in. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? This is called a cutting kick. 1. Good. 2. Very nice. Switch sides. 1. Nice. 2. You have very good power. Switch sides. All right. Second kick at this level is a back kick. To make this kick very effective, it comes off the front leg. because it's powerful and you're kicking backwards, so
I
it
think I
becomes.
broke a board doing that.
Yeah, okay, so you ready? Back
Yes,
kick.
ma'am.
1, nice, good looking over the shoulder.
Okay.
2, very good. Switch sides. Same kick, back kick. Ready? Powerful kick. 1, good. And 2, very nice. Switch sides. This is the last kick at the yellow belt level. You did a cutting kick where it came off the back. This is a back leg roundhouse. It's off the back leg, and you're basically turning hip and shoulder drive. I don't know why I'm having problems with those words today. Hip and shoulder drive into it, and you're kicking. You ready? It's a very forceful kick. You go all the way through with the kick. 1. I want you to pivot and bend your leg a little bit.
Okay.
See what I did? I want you to do it like that. I want you to snap it, because that's where the force of the kick, not only the hip drive, but the snap of the kick. Correct. You pivot that front leg. You pivot all the way into it. 1. Nice.
I heard a flapping noise.
2. Hear that? That's how you know you're throwing your kicks effectively. Switch sides. Hey! Same thing. Back leg roundhouse. You have to snap the kick. Ready?
Okay.
Don't overdo it, because I don't want you to damage anything from there until testing. 1. Nice. Like I said, one may be better than the other. One side might be better than the other side. 2. Very good. Very good kicks. All right. Junbi, show. Those are the punches and kicks at this level. Okay? You ready to go to orange belt level?
Orange belt, yes.
That's fighting stance. Hey. Okay, let's scoot this way. Okay, good, right there. Okay, at this level, you have 2 punches. Do you remember what they are? And then you have elbows.
Elbows.
Okay, I'll help you out with the
Yeah,
punches.
5 elbows.
Correct. One of your punches is a front spear. It's a horizontal front spear. Where does it go?
To the throat.
Yeah, you can throw it. Normally, you want to get it to the throat. Fingers, make sure the thumb is in. Correct. Just like that. You ready?
Okay.
1, 2. Good job. Switch sides. I want to tell you something after this. 1, 2. Switch sides. He did the green belt form, and I said sweep, step, spear. You remember that? See, this is a vertical spear.
Sure.
You can do it this way, but if I'm coming to you, straight through. Okay? And that's what it. You can do it that way, but for testing and for training purposes, we teach it horizontal. You can throw a spear like that too. It's very forceful. Okay? And it's very effective when you step forward with it. Okay, it's the same as stepping forward with the lunge punch, going right to the midsection. That's where I would go if I had a vertical spear, if I use a vertical spear. Okay, second punch, ridge hand. Ridge hand for training and testing purposes and for effectiveness. It comes off of the back, you throw it off to the back hand, and this is the ridge. You come just like this, correct. What you do is you throw it, and you turn it in last minute. Okay? You're going right along here, this nerve, right along there. Okay? And make sure you go into it, just like you're thrown across, turn into it with that back leg. You pivot into it. Ready?
Yes.
This is called ridge hand. 1. But you gotta block, because that's your blind side. 1. Good. 2. Very good. Switch sides. Make sure you continue it on. You don't want to stop a ridge hand here, because it's not being effective. You want to go through it. Okay? You want to push. I mean, it's just very effective if you throw it to the back, right here on the skull, right there as well. Okay? Ridge hand. 1, 2. Very good. Switch sides. Okay. We're going to do elbows.
Elbows.
Do you remember the elbows?
Well, I maybe not in the right order.
Okay, let's go through them one at a time. We're going to do elbow 1. Correct, but what's wrong with that? Yeah, you have to look at who you're hitting, because not everywhere's going to have a mirror or a glass that you can look into to see who's coming up behind you. Or those spy glasses where you have it under your glasses, you know you can see. Not everybody has those. Okay, ready? This is elbow 1. 1. Make sure you look and see them though. 2. No, sorry. We're going to go over elbow 1 first. I want you to show me. You have supported. You can support it, or you can throw it by itself. 1. Elbow 1 again. Go. Good. Now, elbow 2. Show me. Good. Again. Good. That's coming up. I'm going up over the target and I'm coming along here. Okay? Elbow 3.
Okay.
Nope. The only elbow off the front that we teach, the
Oh.
only elbow off the front is elbow 3. It's
Three.
like a hook
Okay.
punch.
1, 2,
Is if
3.
you throw in a hook punch and you miss them with the punch, you turn it into an elbow, or you can just throw the elbow. It's very effective, and you can support this as well, or you just turn it into either
That's
way.
where it got out of order.
Yeah. Elbow 3, remember, elbow 3 is the only elbow
Okay.
off the front
1,
that we
2,
train.
3.
You can do an elbow 3 off the back,
Uh-huh.
absolutely. Self-defense situation, you can throw elbow from anywhere. But for training and testing purposes, off the front, okay? That's elbow, right, correct.
Two
That's-
elbows on the same guy that
Mhm.
year.
You can.
One or two.
Okay, elbow 3. 1.
Okay.
Good. Pivot that front to get everything into just like a hook punch. Do it again. 1. Good. Elbow 3 again. Go. Good. Now,
Is
staying
blocking
on
the
the
same
side.
way?
Always. Yeah. I block,
Yeah.
but sometimes if I want to support it,
Yeah.
so I'm not blocking with it. Elbows are very effective when in aggressive fighting.
You're almost blocking with all this anyway.
You are blocking. You don't want to leave it up there too because you're exposing the ribs. But they're very effective aggressively.
Mhm.
It's not just a punch, it's a serious punch. Okay, elbow 4. Elbow 4 is what we were trying to do before. It's like an uppercut.
Mhm.
So the elbow 3 is like your hook punch, the elbow 4 is like your uppercut. Okay, and you can block as well. This is the only elbow you don't want to support because you're being counterproductive. You're trying to lift it, so don't push it back down.
Yeah.
You're just trying to lift it up. Okay? 1, 2. And then this one you can block as well. Last elbow on this side. Elbow 5. Show
Okay.
me.
Over
No.
on top.
Comes up and over like you're
Oh,
pulling your
oh.
train whistle. Okay? Go. Alright. And you don't have to step forward. You can
Yeah.
actually do from in the place and down. Practical application of this is I don't come up to you and do it on your chest really. What I'll do is get you to bend, and then once I get you to
Oh,
bend,
you're
however,
lower.
yes, you're bent over, you go to the base of the neck, top of the spine. You can go here to the lower spine as well, okay? Or the middle section. It's very effective when you've gotten your opponent to bend down, okay? All right, switch sides. Hit. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do all the punches on this side. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, the first one we're doing is front spear. Ready? 1.
Mm.
Good. 2. Yeah, now it's quiz time. Okay, now you're gonna do ridge hand. Ridge hand is off the back for testing and training purposes. You can throw a ridge hand off the front, but in this school, we throw it off the back. Ready? 1. Good. Turn a little bit more into it, please. 2. Good job. Now, elbows. You ready? Elbow 1. Good. Elbow 1 again. Elbow 2. Yeah, the one you like that a little bit. Elbow 2. Good. And what it is up and around. Elbow 3. Good job. Pivot the front leg a little bit more. Okay. Feel the effectiveness of that. One more time. It's more effective when you pivot into it. Elbow 4.
Oh.
Remember that one was like a hook punch, so the elbow 4 is like an uppercut. Do it like correct.
Off the back?
Off the back. It's very effective. It can be done off the front, you're slowing somebody down,
Okay.
but elbows normally are in close. You're beating them down too, or if they have you cornered, you want to fight them off. So it's here, you turn it into it straight up, okay? Just like that, you could block as well. Okay, and elbow 5. Correct, one more time. Got it.
Okay.
I've seen people do a lot of bricks where they jump up
Oh.
and down. You don't have to jump with this,
Yeah.
but you can. There's a lot of force coming down on it. Okay, those are your punches at orange belt level. Switch sides. Hit. Let's get a water break. We'll do the legs. You want to switch this off?
Sure.
Yeah, switch it.
Hey, we're
So
back
work
on.
on the orange belt level kicks. We have several kicks. We have 4 kicks at this level. We have the twist kick, which is effective in point sparring and in sparring in general. It's a quick kick off the front. It looks like a twisted up front snap kick. You fold here and you go no higher than the chest. You go from the belt
Okay.
level to the chest.
So
This
the other
is-
belt was off the back leg, like
That's a cutting kick,
cutting
correct.
kick.
And this one, you go higher, you go between the belt and the chest. You don't go any higher because that's a different kick.
And it's
called
off the
an
front
inwards.
leg?
It's off the front, like this. If I'm here, you and I are sparring,
Huh?
it twists up like this, see how my leg folds? And then I go,
Oh,
that's
oh,
all,
yeah.
that's it, you remember it. It's like the Irish dancers,
Let's
okay?
go, I don't wanna do that.
All right, so you have bar kicks, you have the twist kick, you have the inside crescent, the outside crescent, those are those, like those movies,
Mhm.
Billy Jack movies. And then you have the hook kick,
Good.
okay? We're gonna start with the twist kick off the front
Okay.
leg. 1, good, 2. You wanna practice that a little more, you think you got it?
Oh, that's fine, yeah, let's go
Okay.
on, we can go on.
Keep going, okay, inside crescent,
Okay.
also off the front leg. It goes from the inside out, that's how,
Mhm.
in this school, that's how we train it, okay? 1, nice, put a little tiny bend to the knee, but that was a good kick.
Okay.
2,
Ooh.
be careful with
Feels-
it. I know in your hip, okay, just don't do too much, I mean, you wanna get through testing.
Yeah.
Okay, outside crescent, okay, comes from the outside in, same
Okay.
type of kick. These are all head level kicks, so remember that. You don't have to do that right now, but that's the effectiveness of these kicks when you're sparring, when you have rules. Outside crescent, 1, bend the knee a little bit, please. 1, good, 2, do it one more time. Gary Hernandez, martial arts. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, I want you to pivot. When you're doing this outside crescent, I want you to pivot a little bit into it. So if I'm throwing it, yeah, you can't, it's counterproductive if you don't pivot that front leg.
Okay,
You know, if, you see how it's not,
Yeah.
it's going against your body. If
Mhm.
you're throwing this kick, see how I pivot into it? Correct. Bend the knee a little bit. You here? Correct.
Right.
Okay? A couple more. 1. And 2. Okay. Last kick. You used to like this kick. Hook kick.
okay.
Hook kick. You ready?
Uh-huh.
This kick,
Oh, yeah.
the crescents are vertical kicks that hit the side of the face. The hook kick is not, it's a horizontal kick. It hooks around. Whap.
Opposite of a roundhouse.
Correct.
Well,
Okay.
if you
No,
believe Mr.
actually,
Wallace.
they say it's like a sloppy side kick because you throw it out and you pull it out. Okay, you ready? 1. Good, nice. 2. Again, that kick can be thrown to the body or the head. A lot of times you go to the head, but you can throw that kick to the body. Also, a hook kick can be done from 3 distances, and you know that. In close, you slide up, and then you step slide. Correct. Okay?
Step slide.
Okay, now, switch sides. Let's whip out these kicks. All right, again, we have 4 kicks at this level. First one is the twist kick, okay, off the front leg.
Mhm.
1,
Yeah, so-
and it comes, actually you're hitting the opponent with the top of your foot, the instep, and you're actually going for like the belly or up to the chest. Just like that,
Okay.
okay? Let's do a couple. 1, good, 2, and you know you're hitting them with the top of your foot. You see how my foot is standing up? Correct. Okay, now inside crescent, again, foot is vertical, you're hitting the person on the side of the face. This is a vertical kick, it comes from the inside going out. 1. Take it a little further, okay? 2. Bend the knee a little bit. Show me that kick. Go. Nice. I know. We're gonna limber you up, we're gonna stretch. I know. Just be careful.
Need a
on
good
those
hot
muscles.
bath, hot sauna or something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Those
Okay.
sorts,
All right. Outside crescent comes from the outside in. Foot is still vertical. Ready?
Okay.
1. Nice. Yeah. 2. That's your better leg for that. Okay. Now, hook kick. I think this is your better hook kick leg. I'm not sure. You ready?
Okay.
Better hook kick leg. Let's see. 1.
Oh,
think about it, when you're going through wood, how are you gonna hook it around? Okay, maybe the other legs are better hook like. Okay, that's correct, you're hitting with the heel.
Yeah.
When you're actually sparring somebody, you don't wanna pop them with the heel, because it's gonna hurt. You can touch them with the ball of your foot when you do it. This kick also, when you're point sparring, if you do a tournament, or if you're just in here point sparring, you hit them with the toes, because you extend that kick all the way out.
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter, to really be effective, you hit them with the heel, but if you're sparring somebody really and you wanna be pleasant, hit them with the toes and it still counts.
Still the point, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Okay.
1. Good. 2. Nice. Okay, switch sides. All right, we're up to green belt. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, want to step back a little bit, step a little bit that way. Cool. All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Green belt techniques.
Green belt.
Green belt. We have, at this level, we have basically 3 punches. You have a pseudo chop, known as a traditional knife hand chop, also known as a traditional chop. You have an inverted chop, or inverted pseudo chop, or inverted knife hand chop. Same, pseudo chop is one way, inverted is upside down, and you have palm heel strike. Ready? Let's start with the pseudo chop or traditional knife hand
All right.
chop. 1, Captain Kirk. 2, eventually someday you're gonna get Star Trek, the old ones. All right, inverted chop, inverted knife hand chop or inverted pseudo chop.
Okay, I'm ready.
1, good. 2, do it like you did the first time, go. Good, okay, palm heel strike. Remember to keep your thumb in. Yeah, you don't have palm heel strike. Keep your thumb in and in. Ready? 1, good. 2, remember, that can be done off the front or back in a self-defense situation. In training and testing purposes, it's off the back. Switch sides. Very good. Okay. Pseudo chop, also known as traditional chop or
Yes,
pseudo, traditional knife hand chop. Traditional pseudo chop. 1, good. 2, all right. Inverted chop. 1, good. 2, nice. Palm heel strike. 1, 2. Very nice. Switch sides. Those are all your punches for a green belt.
Green belt, okay.
Very good. Okay, now we're gonna do your kicks.
Kicks,
You ready?
yes.
After we finish this, you get like a couple minutes break and then we start the blocks. Okay. All right. First kick at this level. You have 4 kicks here.
Oh, yes.
Jumping back leg front kick,
Mhm.
covering distance.
Covering distance,
You
I
want to
can do
scoot
that.
back just a little bit because I want to get it on the tape. Ready?
Good.
1. Nice.
Yeah.
And the point of this one is to actually go as far as you can. You don't have to, but you know that's what you're doing. 2. Nice. Okay, now, let's stay there and let's continue to jump. Now you're gonna do the fighting version of that kick. All it is you jump straight up and kick with that back leg. Jumping, back leg, front kick, fighting version.
Fighting version, opposite leg.
1. Correct? Just be careful on your landing. 2. That's always what you switch sides. Head, it's the landing. Okay? Remember that. As we get further up in these, for us, it's the landing. For everybody, but we don't
Practice on it.
recover.
Practice on a trampoline.
No, because you could fall off the trampoline. Okay, all right, jumping, back leg, front kick, covering distance.
Good.
1. Nice.
Good.
You have to skip that. 2. I have to tell you, I liked it too when I started doing the jumps. Okay, now, jumping, back leg, front kick, fighting version. Ready? 1. Think about it. Jumping, back leg, front kick, fighting version. Back leg. You're jumping, back leg, front kick. 1. 2. There you go. All right, now switch sides. Now we start the spins.
Okay.
We have to spin in, back kick. The opponent's in front of you. And you're gonna turn quickly, spin, and kick him like a mule.
Okay.
Ready? 1. Nice. Just like that.
See?
2. Maybe that's what you did. You probably set it up and you did a spinning kick and I told you that was good. Okay, switch sides. Okay, same thing. Spinning back kick. Opponent's in front of you. Turn it, spin it quickly and kick him like a mule. 1. Good. 2. Very good. All right, switch sides.
Good.
Okay, let's get the spins out of the way.
Mhm.
The last
Yeah.
one is the spin and hook kick. okay?
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna spin and you're gonna throw a hook kick. Go through with it, just go all the way through with it,
Oh, yeah.
turn your head. You ready? 1.
No,
that's
that's not the one?
That's not it. Oh, you could, but you added to it. All I want you to do is spin and kick. You don't have to set it up. You don't have to do all the.
Isn't that-
Yeah, you set it up. Don't set it up. Just
That's
spin
not
for
a back
me.
kick, is it?
No, just spin this way and throw a hook kick instead of a
Oh.
back kick. Ready? You did. It was okay. You did a combination.
Oh.
I don't want a combination. I just want you to know the technique. I want you to spin and do the hook kick.
Good.
Go. Nope. Too much. Too much. Don't. It's too time consuming. Take left leg forward. Take your left leg forward. Okay. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. Do a spin and back kick, not the hook kick. Do a spin and back.
Spinning,
No? You did it right before. Think about it.
spinning.
Your opponent's in front of you.
Uh-huh.
You're going to spin to the short side. Right.
Okay.
Now, same premise.
Uh-huh.
You're going to spin to the short side and you're going to throw a hook kick back up a little bit.
I
So
have
you
to get over that,
Yeah.
taking my eyes off the opponent for a split second thing.
Yeah, yeah. All you're gonna do when you spin, you'll see, you won't, with a back kick, you really don't see the opponent until you hit them. With this one, with the hook kick, you see them right before you hit them. Okay? Let your head go with your body. 1. Yeah, it whips out. Okay? Just whip that. 2. Yeah, yeah. Spin a little more, just spin around. Do one more. I want you to spin completely. Good. Your head at that point, when you're spinning, do it slowly. It's going to be hard to do it slowly. I want you to spin, 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 spin. Now start throwing a kick. At that point, you throw it and you come all the way through with it.
Also, you're back like this.
Yeah. It's a 360. Okay. Try it one more time. Go. Correct. Now throw the kick out a little bit.
Okay.
Go to the other sides. All right. Ready? Scoot back a little bit. I want you to get on
Yeah.
camera so you'll know what to do. And
Okay.
go. Good. You'll practice on throwing that kick. Maybe switch sides. Stay right
Feel-
there.
feel a little hard on
You
my
probably
knee.
did on this side better.
Better, yeah.
That's a
Yeah, I
good
don't have to
sign.
worry about my knee.
You ready?
Huh?
Go. Yeah, that's your better life. Okay, one more time. I want you to spin a little more before you
Okay.
throw out the kick. Ready? Go. Okay, not bad, not bad. It'll come as we get older. It's a harder kick to do. It doesn't make it feel good. You start feeling kind of ick. Okay, let's break that for a minute.
Okay.
Let's take a couple minutes, then we'll do blocks. How about that? Okay. Gets your balance. It helps with your balance and position. Okay, go ahead and scoot back a little bit to right there. You can see it, right? Okay, Jinbi, you're stepping forward with your downward block. Downward block is done in 4 balance. Remember, your left arm folds on top of your right arm. Ready? And you're in 4 balance. Hey! You always key up on the first block of the downward block. Good. Make sure that's as far back in the pelvic bone as possible. Ready? 1. Good. 2. I just want you to do one more thing for me. You're like this. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold.
Oh, the twist, torque.
Right. Why? Because blocks, we teach the blocks are very powerful. See, power into it. You don't want somebody powering into you. All right, 3. Good. And 4. 5. Okay, I want you to triador.
Okay.
Remember, you fold first. Fold the other way because the one that's going to block is that one. Correct. There you go. And kia.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want you to come. You're more in a horse stance here. I prefer you not to be in a horse stance. So, since I believe you were like this, look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show it to you. I'm here. I fold. I step, see where I am?
Mm-hmm.
I pivot, and I block. Hey!
Okay.
Let's do this. Split the difference. Nope. Switch your feet, or do it the other way. Switch your, okay. Take a good horse stance. I'm sorry, 4 balance stance, because you're in horse stance. Spread your legs a little bit. I mean, push that one back a little bit. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a little more, a little more, a little more. There you go. And? Well, you see what's happening is you're coming back to a horse stance. I don't want you in a horse stance. See how I have this distance here? I'm going to slide it. Go ahead and slide it.
Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. pivot, and up. Okay, let's do it this way. This one here. A little more, come a little more towards me. There you go, now pivot. It takes a little bit of practice. I twisted this ankle on Sunday, so it's giving me a lot of pain. Sprained it actually. Okay, let's do it again. We're here, switch your feet. Do this, ready? Back leg, here. Pivot. Don't go so far over though. You're going too close to the foot. I want you to go out, look what I do. Out and back.
Out and back.
Uh-huh. There you go, now pivot. Now, you're in better balance. Now this one, out and back and pivot. There you go. This will come, after you get your purple belt, it'll a lot easier because you've been doing this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so come here. We're gonna start at Junmei here with the downward block. Or do you wanna start back there?
But, I didn't know if you're, which way.
Okay. All right, go back there and start again. Okay? Remember those pivots, extend out and then back. Okay, ready? Hey!
Hut,
Good. 1,
hut,
2, 3,
hut,
4.
hut,
Triadora.
hut,
Better. 1,
hut,
2,
hut,
3, 4, and 5. Triadora. Okay. See how you look like you end up in a horse stance? I don't want it to come so far. I want it to be extended out. I want it out, then you pivot into
so
the
come back more.
Correct. Yes. Yes, you don't want to come so close all the way around. You're over going. Don't. Because pretty soon you'll switch your legs and no, we don't want you to do that. We want it to be left out. Okay, that was downward block in 4 balance. You ready? These are white belt blocks.
White belt, okay, good.
There are 4 white belt blocks.
Yes.
The first one is downward block. Second one is a rise and high block or just a high block.
Mhm.
Third one is inside forearm block.
Mhm.
Last one is outside forearm block.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely need to work on those.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Rise and high block.
Okay.
You ready? The fold for rise and high block is the X. And the left one is on the inside because you're stepping out with the left. Height! Good. Always in 4 bounds. 1, 2. I'm going to adjust your hand because I want you to be blocking.
Oh,
You're
higher.
actually blocking instead of
Okay.
leaving your head exposed. Okay? 3. Good. A little bit more high.
Higher, yeah?
Yeah, because you're taller, a lot taller than me. Okay. 4. Got it. And remember your forward center, center of your arm. And 1 more. 5. Good. Now remember the Triador. You fold first. Always fold. Good. Go. Again, you went into a horse stance. Try to take it a little further out when you're transitioning, when you're changing direction. Nope, that's like kata version. We'll take a good 4 balance first. Okay, now go. That's kata version. You don't want to do it form version. You want to do blocks. No. Let's do it here. Okay. No. You're like this. If you're like this, right? If we're like this, watch. Fold. This one inside. Okay, watch. Slide. 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 Pivot. Block.
I was doing it opposite direction that whole time.
Yeah. Okay. You're confusing right now. You're confusing the form turns, because when you're doing your forms, we come here and we come all the way back around. We don't want to do that. Forms are different. When we're doing blocks, remember how I tell you if somebody's sneaking up behind you? What's the quickest way you can turn?
Well, the closest.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I want you to turn on a block. Okay? Let's go back and do it again. It's okay. You have not worked on this for a while.
It's an awful one.
It's okay. We're cramming a lot of stuff into this session.
Oh, it's
Okay?
flowing smoothly to me.
I know, but now you're getting tired. This is stuff from all the way back when. And it's stuff that you're gonna have to know all the way till your 10th dan. But you're gonna continue to learn it. And as you go, I'm telling you, by the time you get to that purple belt, you're starting to work stuff. Oh, oh. By the time you get to the red belt, oh,
Yeah.
brown belt, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Deputy black, oh. Okay, that's
no.
what happens. That's, oh no, yeah, okay, that happens. And then you get the black belt and the kicks are, ooh. So, okay, ready? Rise and high block in 4 bounds. Hey!
Rising high block.
1, 2, 3. And then Triadora. Go.
Right now.
Sure. Because you know how to do, that's form version. I'm sneaking up behind you. Turn quickly.
Oh.
How would you turn? Well, yeah, but you're going into, don't go into horse stance. If you're like that now, no. Now you did it like kind of version.
Okay, I've lost
Well, okay. First of all, you're more, no. Just look at the foot.
Mhm.
Right now you're in like a stand-up stance.
Mhm.
Okay, now you're in 4 bounds. What foot is in the back?
Well, it's
The
gonna be.
right foot is in the back.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be-
now that's the one you're gonna take to the back of you so you can pivot. Because that's the quickest way to block. When you're blocking something, it's quick. 1, 2. You don't delay on blocking. Something's falling at you. You want to make sure to block. 3 and 4. Now you're gonna Triadora.
Okay.
You know what to do. I'm sneaking up behind you. How are you gonna take care of me? Correct, Jimmy. Always, when you're Triadoring with this, think of the screen sneaking up behind you. What are you gonna do? You know, the ninja skills, yeah.
Run.
You're gonna run. Well, no, but I want you to block at least. All right, Jimmy. Okay. Inside form block. I teach it like that, and I teach it because kids understand the concept of somebody sneaking up behind you. You turn quickly,
Mhm.
you know. Adults learn it too, and I go up and I push them. Then they start getting the message, because that's what I do. I've been nice to you. But if you can't remember this by the time you're W black, I'm going to push you down, so you'll start remembering it, okay? All right. We have 2 more blocks at this level. We have an inside forearm block. That's the one with the funky Triador, correct. You're blocking something coming directly straight at you. And then you have the outside forearm block. You're blocking things that are coming in like that, so you're blocking them outwards. Okay, go ahead and go back. Outside forearm block. That is in like your form. You have outside forearm block, hip away punch in your green belt form. That's what you're doing. This is block.
Mhm.
That's what you're doing. Okay? Hey! 1.
Oh, man.
It folds just like you're doing a downward block.
Downward block.
Vampire. It's a vampire fold. The other one on top. There you go. Outside. Windshield wiper.
Windshield wiper.
That's what you do. It's a windshield wiper block. That's it. You go. Do that. That's going to help you remember. Okay? 2. That's it. You don't have to bring it back. All you do is.
Oh, okay.
The reason we do that in the form, it's outside forearm, hip away punch. It's like 1.5 blocks. But this is just
Okay.
1 block. Okay?
Hip away.
Yeah, that's a hip away. But we're not hip away in these blocks. We're just doing a block. Come forward. Good. 4. And 5. Okay? Triador. Remember what you do first.
Fold.
Correct. I'm sneaking up behind you. Good. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Now, Triador. Good, Jimmy. Those are called, that was called the outside forearm block in 4 bounds. You're blocking stuff coming in at you, you're blocking
Mhm.
around like a windshield wiper. Okay, we have a few more minutes. Let's
One more.
do yellow belt form. Yellow belt blocks.
Yellow
You
belt
ready? Okay, we have 3 at this level. We have 1 in 4 bounds called the circular block. Remember, it's like a disco dancing, Jamaican
Florida,
circles.
yeah.
Circles.
Okay.
I remember how I showed you could fold very easily. You don't have to stab, or you just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, once you
Just-
get the roll of it,
it's like
it starts,
circles.
yeah.
That's all you're doing. You're circling out,
Okay.
circling, crescent in, actually actually, not complete circle,
So the block is circular, but then
outside,
is outside,
yeah, it looks like,
ends up being outside.
like that. And you know it's right because you have a bend in your elbow. Okay, you ready?
Okay,
Hey!
stab,
But you didn't do the, you have to do that, it's just,
okay,
the left one stabs, the right one folds. You step forward
forward,
and you pull it in. The
fold here.
lower one comes in, just like that. See, you pull it
Okay.
in between your guard,
Okay,
okay? Yeah, that's all you're doing. That's it.
okay.
Did you ever dance?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, well think about it, back in the day.
I don't know.
Okay,
It was like just jiggle around.
okay, I know. Okay,
Improv.
okay, like every other guy, no, go. My son's that, go. Thank God, no. Okay, Triador, remember you
Yeah.
fold first.
Okay, fold.
Nope, how do you fold with this? A
Wow.
fold is,
Oh, fold.
uh-huh. This is called the fold, we just say stab and fold, but it's
Stab,
just,
fold.
yeah. I'm coming up behind you. Good. Make sure it's this, like this. There you go, you're getting it. Good. Okay, now Triador.
Oh,
The one in hip goes down.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I'm coming up behind you. Good. Jimmy, you guys remember that too, Tessa?
I'm glad I
What'd
got
you say?
the
What'd you
tape so I
say?
can look this
Coming
over.
up behind you. Okay,
Right.
all right. That's the first one. We have two more at yellow belt. Inside side block, outside side block. You know
Mhm.
inside side block from what form?
Side block. Well, I think my green belt form does that. No, it's outside.
Inside side block. Chun-ji, heaven and earth.
Gee, heaven earth. Oh,
That's it. That's all you're doing, Mr. John. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Inside side block, this is in back bounce. This is the first of two back bounce blocks at this level. Okay? These are
Okay.
your first back bounce blocks. Hey! Underneath. It folds like you're gonna do a downward block, or you're gonna do an outside form block, but the block in hand is underneath. That's correct. Good. One. That's it.
Huh.
Inside side block. Two. You know how to do this from the form.
I just saw that,
Three.
yeah, jump start. It's,
Yep. Three. Good job. Now, Triador. What do you have to do first? Always do first.
That's a fold,
Uh-huh.
huh? Okay.
Absolutely. Good. One. You got it. Underneath, underneath, underneath. There you go. Two. Three. And four. Good. Now, Triador.
Underneath.
No, that's too complicated.
Underneath.
That's it. To me.
Yeah.
Anytime you do a back
Yeah.
balance block, it's, don't put all that other stuff. You're just shifting this way, to this way, to this way. That's all you're doing. That's it. Okay, last block at yellow belt. Outside side block. Outside side block. That should be an indication. Outside side block. Okay? Oh yeah, but we're coming this way. It shouldn't be. Ready? Just like you came up and down. Hey! Yep. Everything's on the side. See how my arm?
Huh?
Make sure that thumb is good. One. Fold.
Okay.
No, let's go back. Go back. Remember, we're not transitioning from outside to inside. We're just going outside to outside. So you're like this. I'm paralleling one or opposite. Whatchamacallit? Watch. Fold. Step.
Oh,
Block. There you go. Go.
fold, step, block.
Right. Make sure when you take your body, watch.
Mhm.
See how I make a complete turn? Complete turn. Yes. Make a complete turn. Fold, step, complete turn. Good. And block. That's how you remember that's on the side. Now, Triadora.
Okay, well, this is an easy one too, isn't it?
Not
No?
that easy. The feet are correct. You gotta
Mhm.
fold forward.
Got it full forward.
Now, pivot your feet and block. That's all. Now get that block, make sure you get that other part of the block here. Block is up here in
Up
the
here.
chest. Okay, ready? 1.
Okay.
You know how to do this. A little more in. 2. 3. 4. Now, Triadora.
Uh-huh.
You know how to do that. Fold first.
Okay.
Good. You don't have to take it all the way behind you. if I'm Triadora and I'm facing this way, I'm folding, shifting, folding, shifting, folding, shifting. That's all I'm doing. You can practice that. That's good. That's good. Okay, Jimmy. That was outside side block and back balance. Those are your 3 blocks that yellow. You want to squeeze the orange belt blocks?
Just, yeah, we'll squeeze
Okay,
that in.
ready? Go that way a little bit
Squeeze
so
the
we can
oranges.
get you. Okay, right there. Okay, Jimmy.
Okay.
All right, we have at this level 4 orange belt blocks. Okay? The first one, since we just did the outside side, we do the knife hand block, not chop, knife hand block. Okay? It's just like this block, but now our hands are like this, because we're like,
Will it be ended up like this?
absolutely. Absolutely. Knife hand, same thing. It's the same thing, but your hands are open now. Okay?
Okay.
Hey, knife hand block. Orange belt form. I'm sorry, orange belt block in the orange belt form as well. 1. In back balance. 2. 3. Kind of a fun block because you think about holding a cup of tea. 4. Good. Now, Triadora.
Okay.
You know what to do first, correct? Good. 1. Fold forward. 2, fold forward first. There you go. 3. 4. Now, Triadora. Good, Jimmy. Knife and block. You can breathe when you're doing it too. You know. Okay. Now, you have bow block. You know how to do this because it's in your orange bow form as well. Bow block. Ready? Back balance block. Hey!
Balanced block.
Let me show you something. That's correct. I want to show you something. Look at an easy way to do this. You're here. Step up. See where my hands are? See how easy? Now you throw your block.
Okay.
There you go. Okay? Ready? Hey! 1. 2. This is called bow block. It's also called rectangular block. 3. See the rectangle? It's also called diagonal block. And 4. And all the same block is done in back balance. That means most of your weight is on the back leg, approximately 70%, approximately 30% on the front, and you can pick up your leg and kick. There you go. All right, Triadora. Remember what you do first.
I got it.
Good. Fold. Okay, what do you do next? No. This is a back balance, right? It's the simplest thing. All you do is we're here,
Fold
you're here,
and
fold.
switch.
Yeah, and then shift your feet. That's all.
Okay. Switch.
Or pivot your feet. All you do is pivot your feet.
Pivot.
Yeah. Okay, so go the other way. You were this way.
Mhm.
So turn this way. You can turn that way. I don't care
Oh.
which one you're doing. Whichever way. If you're like this,
Okay.
okay, if you're like that, if you're here and you block this way, so you're here, right? Fold. Shift your feet. Block. That's all you're doing. You don't have to move it, you just have to pivot it. Okay?
Somebody you know?
No, it's Mr. Hernandez, I think.
Oh.
I think something's wrong with his car. Yeah,
Oh.
I have to leave his car. I think that's him. I don't know.
It kind of looked like him in the head there. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
I don't know. Okay, all right, back here. Ready? So come back here again. We're gonna do it again. Let's say we're blocked this way now.
Okay.
Look, see how my body's on the side? Your body is not fully on the side. I want you on the side like me. See how you turn this way? Don't turn this way. Turn this way. have your body face the door. There you go. Now look at my arms. Have your arms like this,
Huh?
because we're blocking this way. Just look at my arms, don't look in the mirror. See, Mr. John, look at my arms.
Mhm.
See how they're bent this way? They're face, yeah. Okay, ready? Watch. Fold.
Fold.
Now shift the feet and block. That's all we're doing, okay? Bow block.
Mhm.
This is also known as rectangular block or diagonal block. Fold,
Fold.
step, block.
Block.
Fold,
Fold.
step,
Yep.
block.
Block.
Fold,
Fold.
step, block. Good. Fold,
Fold.
step, block. Fold,
Fold.
step, block. Now triador.
Okay.
Think of what you do first.
Fold.
Correct? Easiest.
Step.
You don't have to step, you just
Block.
shift. Correct. Jimmy. You don't have to step with it, you just shift your feet. Here to here. To here. That's all you're doing. That's it. You don't have to move them out of whack. They just shift. Okay? All right.
Wonderful.
2 more blocks at this level.
Okay.
We have the low X, and we have the high X.
Mm.
Okay? You're doing high X in your greenbelt form.
Mhm.
Okay? High X and low X are done 4 balance. They're 4 balance blocks. They actually fold out, not in, out like that. Like you're blocking something coming towards you. Think about the application of that. Blocking something towards you. You got a black car, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? Okay. High X. Ready? Jimmy? Hey! No, the fold is here. So, want me to show you? First
Yeah.
you? Okay, good.
Yeah,
You can
let's
come
do
here.
it.
You can come here. Right here. Ready? Fold. Step.
Step.
Block. Is it coming back now? Fold.
Step.
Step. Block.
Block.
Fold.
Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block.
Block.
Other way. Dominant arm. Dominant leg. Fold.
Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block.
Which?
See, the right one's on top. The right one's
Okay.
on top. Okay? Fold.
Fold.
Step. Left on top.
Uh,
Left on top.
Left on top.
Other top.
Oh, on that top.
Fold.
Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block. Right on top.
Block.
Good. Fold.
Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block.
Block.
Okay, we're gonna triador. Fold.
Fold.
Shift the back leg. Pivot. Block. Right on top.
Block.
Yeah, because you see your right leg's in front. Fold.
Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block.
Block.
We are doing high X in 4 balance. Fold.
Fold.
Step. Block.
Block.
Good. Fold.
Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block. Good. Make sure you have space in between your wrists. Good, because you don't want to break them. Something should actually happen. You know, hit them. Fold.
Fold.
Step. Block.
Block.
One more. Fold.
Fold. Fold.
Step.
Step.
Block.
Block.
Okay, we're gonna triador. Fold.
Fold.
Shift the back leg.
Shift back leg.
Pivot. Block.
Block.
Jimmy, this is 4 balance. See, so your brain has been doing so much back balance because you just did 4 blocks of back balance. We're shifting you back to 4 balance now. That was high X and 4 balance. This is the last one.
Low X.
Low X and 4 balance. You ready? Right. Jimmy, fold, step out with your left, block, left on top.
Left on top, same thing.
Okay,
on top.
have some space though between your wrists. Just like that. Ready?
Okay,
Fold, step, block. Good. Fold,
Fold.
step, block. This is low X and 4 balance. Fold,
Fold.
step, block. Fold, step, block. Fold, step, block. And fold, step, block. We're gonna triador. Okay? Fold,
Fold.
shift the back leg. Good. Pivot. Great. Block.
Block.
Good. Fold,
Fold.
step, block. Fold,
Fold.
step, block. Fold, step, block. Fold, step, block. Fold, step, block. Last one. Fold, step, block. Now we're gonna triador. Fold, shift the back leg, block.
Oops.
All right, Jimmy. That was low X and 4 balance.
Okay.
And that's it for
That
tonight, huh?
was the, that was the
Orange
orange
belt
belts.
box.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you wanna
Yeah.
stop the taping?
Covered some good stuff.
job.
Right, the battery's lasting pretty good, I
Good
guess. It's
job.
still on. Yeah.